Hey guys, what's going on? It's Christina.
And Billy from Pro Gamer Nexus, and welcome back to Vampyr. Last we left off, we were just defeating John Doe, I believe.
Yes.
And getting back to Jonathan's room in the hospital.
Oh, I'm so ready
in the
for
hospital. Rest in a bed to spend XP and evolve. Look for hideouts. We had just gathered the materials for the nurse.
Why is it not loading?
Oh, it's taking a little bit. This game takes a little bit to load.
Oh.
Could also be the system itself.
There we go.
Moving on. Any day would be nice. Thank you. I have 1,085 XP. What should I do?
Still can't get over those eyes.
Right?
Ooh. What's this?
I guess basically I lunge at my enemy and tackle them.
Oh, okay.
And it causes damage.
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh, that requires 1,000.
Yeah, you don't have that.
Let's see, how can I upgrade this? Ooh, 2,000.
That's a bit much. Ooh, hard biting.
Increased damage inflicted.
I would.
That requires 600,
Nope,
but
you
I
don't
think
have
that's
it.
all we can do for now.
Better than nothing.
Oh yeah, because I think the lowest we can do is 300. The following night. Oh yeah, I had to bring the medicine to Milton outside, I think, to cure his fatigue. Somebody's dealing with meningitis, I think. Milton hooks I can fix. And the district status is now serious, which means I definitely need to do something. So basically, I have to hunt these vampires and at the same time help these people. Ooh. Ferrous tartrate. Okay, well let me go find Milton downstairs so I can give him the medicine for the fatigue. Milton, my good man, where are you? Here you are.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
So how do I do stuff relating to... Oh yeah, Milton shotgun. treatments for fatigue. How do I offer him the medicine for the fatigue? There's something in here that kind of helps me with that. What, serum? What do I do? How do I use it? Oh, Milton and Nurse Hawkins are a couple. So if I talk to Pippa Hawkins, and I gotta find her, I guess. So where is this Nurse Hawkins? Sheesh, all the nurses disappeared. Sodium hypochlorite solution. This is locked, I think, right? Yeah. This the nurse? There we go. Loading. This game takes forever loading.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm
Yes.
Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Relatable.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Oh, a new hint.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, so I now have a new hint about Milton. Maybe I'll be able to give him the medicine just yet? Where is he? There he is.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Let's see. Did I unlock anything? Ah.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
You're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Dang. Oh, really? So my mesmerize is only level 1 and he's level 2 with that.
Do you need any medical help?
I'm afraid I do.
Hey!
Like everyone in
That's
the
how I
hospital.
access it.
It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. In fact, anyway.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Alright, he's recovering. Alright, I unlocked another.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Milton.
Well, I guess for now, I guess we'll go talk to Dr. Swansea. I at least helped Milton to recover, so he wouldn't be as bad.
Awesome.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Yes. Thank you.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital.
Blood quality is very good, very healthy, but it requires level 6 mesmerize.
Man.
Brand new life.
So you can't take them?
It must be.
No.
I
Man.
wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar!
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Oh, sorry.
Okay then. The hospital benefactor. Hello.
There's a lot of talking in
You
this.
took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. We're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Oh boy.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I guess he
Apologies.
fancies them.
You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Oh boy. Please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Oh boy. It's kind of like scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Boy, this is getting very interesting.
You gotta be careful with what you do next.
Yeah, right?
These nurses, bred with no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many violent tales.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts has poor sod's fame.
Oof.
assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut.
Whew.
Scratchy,
Patty
scratchy
mouth.
sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. I swear under the birth of convicted with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Alrighty, so I gotta talk to the
The
nurses now.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Okay. Yeesh.
Nothing will do. If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
Oh,
I'm
word
Nurse
travels
Jane
fast.
Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff here. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tickles. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay. Alright, any other nurses?
I'm in pain.
Why would a nurse be this far out? Find door. Citizen behaving suspiciously, their heart will emanate distinctive glow. Looking at the citizen, unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane. Really? Oh. Oh, really?
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Wow, that's different.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What is that nurse up to? Wait, when did I get over here? And where is Nurse Crane now? What? Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Fun times.
So it wasn't just me. That one nurse seemed off, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I didn't expect anything like that
very
from her.
sneaky.
Very sneaky. And then she was covered in all that blood on the boat.
Yeah.
Like she was ready to skedaddle real quick.
Oh, it's getting real good.
I know, right? Have to find the thug in the sewers. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to end it off here, though. So, definitely come back for next time for the following video.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all of your friends.
And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be notified for our next video. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. Links are in the description.
Thanks for watching, guys.